So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Gakpo!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. McAllister. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar looking to run onto it. He's got away. Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Xavi Alonso.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's a sharp pass. One is ended up in no man's land. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's neat. And it's Xavi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. He's had a shot! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of...
Oh no, this does not look good. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Picked out brilliantly. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Xavi Alonso. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Ball's gone out of play. Park Ji-sung. Otto. Hits one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
It's a poor throw, that. Picked off with relative ease. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Serginho. And here's Thuram. Looking for option. Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose. And another try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That has been slung wide. Ukraine can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Park Ji-sung. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's Albert Ferrer. Chiellini. Bergomi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Ed Nielsen. That's Park Ji-sung. Ed Nielsen. De Jong gets a foot in here. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ed Nielsen. And it's Ed Nielsen. Otto. Mackay. Mackay. Big chance! Goal! frozen!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looks to the other side.
Bayer Leverkusen can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
It's Park Ji-sung. Yamal. Neymar. Great chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto. He's going to be disappointed with that. Park Ji-sung cuts it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Bayer Leverkusen sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Albert Ferrer. It's Park Ji-sung. That's Park Ji-sung. Xavi Alonso. Bergomi. And it's lofted through here. He is through here! That's a little off target. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Szoboszlai! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Park Ji-sung.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to gift it back. Xavi Alonso. Bellingham. De Jong. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Xavi Alonso. Aimed beyond the defence. And he has been fouled there. Xavi Alonso.
71,898.
Xavi Alonso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's a superb pass. Could be danger here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Well, played right into his path. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ukraine get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline.
There's the hit! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Number 13, Conte. Number 15, Johan Cruyff.
Bayer Leverkusen suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fiddles it through. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yamal. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung on a charge down the left. Chooses to go back.
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Yamal, under an awful lot of pressure, he has found the way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Park Ji-sung. Alonso.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Bayer Leverkusen close now to seeing this one through to the end. Xavi Alonso.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Hazard. No, that's been intercepted. Odo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's well spotted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Oh, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Lamine Yamal never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Collier. Spread neatly. Looking for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily. Oh, that is asking. Big chance! Goal! Inter! How very smart. He just got it right.
Dembele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold. Bayer Leverkusen are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Vieira. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neymar. That looks a good ball through.
Bayer Leverkusen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Neymar. Dembele, looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Yamal, Otto. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Edmilson.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And Edmilson. Otto.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing.
Heads it! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball.
Marvellous goal! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Yamal. Vieira. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Otto. Now it's Hullet. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Cross to the back post. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Xavi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. And the first half is done. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix, with what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Otto. Mackay. Otto. Mackay. Now it's Neymar. Pedri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Well-timed, excellent interception. Otto.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri. Coller. It's Pedri. Gets to show off his quick feet. Hullet. Just too much on that. Xavi Alonso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get onto this? Neymar. Mackay. Turns and goes back. Oh, the shot could be on here. And it's Xavi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Almost an hour gone. Pedri. Hullet. Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 66.
Otto. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Bergkamp. McAllister is always looking to break lines. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Valverde. Roberto Baggio. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Done delicately.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's definitely not his best. Otto. Guardiola. McAllister. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Collier. Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. McAllister.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Valverde. Collar. Bale. There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Chance!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's Park Ji-sung. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Brilliantly cut out.
Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played back in. Bale. Valverde.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big... Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho plays it short. Big chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who...
Mackay! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! Cleared away. And it's Edmilson. Strokes it back. Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Odo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is just off target. Odo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice physical challenge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Chiellini. Neymar. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Neymar. There's no flag. Roberto Carlos. And that's gone loose. That pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Edmilson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mackay. Bullet. Bellingham. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Hullet. Gets his pass away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung. Messi. Ronaldinho. It's a goal kick. Pull it. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Park Ji-sung. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pullet producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Half-time getting close now. Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Odo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mackay. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot's on here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bayer Leverkusen have reclaimed it. Pull it. It's Thuram. That is a brilliant interception. Has a goal! Roberto Carlos finds himself offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Paris
9,
Saint-Germain choosing
Messi.
to make the first
Le numéro
change.
19, Ronaldinho. Le numéro 23, le numéro
Now by a
17.
goal, needing to go
Le
up
numéro
a gear.
14.
That's how it looks here.
À leur place, le numéro 4, le numéro 13, Hazard.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yaya Toure. Odo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Changement en cours.
And here's Yamal. The message is clear, none shall pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Back would it go? He's going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Odo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well read, nice interception. Bayer Leverkusen still have the cards to affect this game. Odo. Bergkamp. McAllister. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's been kicked out.
Bayer Leverkusen appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Great ball, and he's in here. Hazard. Rodri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Nedved.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Great chance! Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Guardiola to McAllister. And here's Park Ji-sung. Neymar.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Bergkamp. Bergkamp. Great hit! He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
All square again into the dying minutes. Oh no, what has happened here? And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Neymar. Now can he find a finish? And it's Xabi Alonso. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. That has ended up in no man's land. Otto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's Yamal. Now it's Neymar. There's the shot!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Real chance! Deflected behind for a corner kick. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. He's had a hit! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was...
Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a pass! Oh, he's done very well to take it. Now the finish! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayer Leverkusen find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through. Oh, great chance. Neymar! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture, as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Park Ji-sung. Oh, no joy this time. Park Ji-sung with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Bergomi calmly anticipates. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Shifted upfield. Neymar, he's found a way through. Bayer Leverkusen have a free kick. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bergomi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that is asking. He's got the shot away! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Irwin plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergomi. Odo. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's definitely not his best. Xabi Alonso. Pedro Neto. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Park Ji-sung. Fiddles it through. It looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's managed to gift it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The pass has gone astray. Xabi Alonso. Park Ji-sung. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Defending here is really tight. Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Odo. Now that's well seen too. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Mackay tries a shot! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mackay really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little in
Could be danger here. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, super ball. Great chance! It's a loose ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Today.
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Bayer Leverkusen happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution for Brazil, number 15.
Here we go again.
Number 22.
Bayer Leverkusen carrying a one-goal
On
lead.
the field, number 8. Palmer. Number 18.
Bergomi.
Mbappe.
Edmilson. Odo. Odo. Irwin does well to get it back. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. Can he latch on to this? Odo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chiellini. For Xavi Alonso. Chiellini. Edmilson. And it's Neymar. And here's Park Ji-sung. Albert Ferrer. And it's Xavi Alonso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mackay. And he was alert to it. Bayer Leverkusen are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Substitution for Brazil, number 4.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So it's hit the upright.
Coming on the field, number 5. Cavani. Number
Forwards
19,
and with intent.
Messi. The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Park Ji-sung. Looking for the run. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a lovely, neat pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. Mbappe. Now it's Cavani.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Otto. Bastoni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bastoni has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Hernes. Cavani looking to get on the end of this. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Good spot, he's seen the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, they could break here. Hakimi, interesting ball, and he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Otto. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's a good ball. Hernes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just 5 minutes left.
Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
That's a shame. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bayer Leverkusen, moments now away from seeing this one out. Neymar. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Neymar.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten.